If you are pregnant or you've recently had a baby, this podcast is for you. I am your host, Kath Bequee, a physiotherapist working in women's health and mum of three. Inside my online program, FitNest Mama, I just love helping support women to care for their bodies during pregnancy, prepare their bodies for birth, and support their after-birth recovery, helping them feel confident and strong inside out during this important stage of their lives. In this podcast, join me each week as we dive into all things pregnancy care, childbirth, and postnatal recovery, helping you through every step of the journey. It is absolutely possible to feel amazing and confident in our bodies during this motherhood journey, and I want that for you. Come and say hi to me on Instagram at FitNest Mama, and let's dive into today's episode. Hello. Welcome back to the Pregnancy, Birth and Recovery podcast. It's so lovely to have you join us again. If you're a returning listener, thank you. If you're new, welcome. I'm Catherine Bequee. I'm a physiotherapist, mum of three, and founder of FitNest Mama, where I help you stay strong inside out with convenient physio-based online workouts that you can do from the comfort of your home, whether you're pregnant, you've recently had a baby, or your years post-birth. So today we're talking about something that I know a lot of us are feeling right now, including myself. It's that winter motivation slump. So obviously if you're in the Northern Hemisphere, you're not going through this. Come and listen to this in a few months' time. But if you're in Australia, the Southern Hemisphere, where I am right now, if you're feeling tired, sore, or feeling just a bit meh, then especially as it gets darker, the mornings are getting colder, and I know motivation is slipping for so many people. I hear you. It's completely normal, but we also don't have to let it take over. So let's just call it out. Winter, it is a tough season for movement. It's cold, it's dark when you get up and dark when you get home often. You know, the couch is warm. Inside the house, it's warmer than outside. And everything in your body is saying, let's hibernate. Let's stay at home. Let's not do that workout. Let's not get in the car at cold evening, go to the gym. Now, imagine throwing into the mix pregnancy, exhaustion, maybe some nausea. Or if you're postnatal, your baby's waking up overnight, you know, you've had a rough night, you're sore, you're sleep deprived, you're feeling like you're stretched thin, you get the drift. And honestly, it's no wonder winter movement feels like the last thing you want to do, especially when pregnant or postnatal. So the problem is, and I know this isn't going to be new to anyone listening, but movement is absolutely one of the best things that we can do for our energy, our mental health, our pregnancy wellness, our recovery, especially right now. But it also has to be realistic, and that's what I want to talk to you about today. So a little secret I've learned as a mum of three, a physio, a business owner, we don't need motivation. Or let's put it a different way, we shouldn't rely on motivation. And I know I've mentioned this before in the podcast, but rather than relying on motivation, like I've got a lot of mums joining FitNest Mama who, say that they've got reduced motivation at the moment. They want help to support their motivation. The thing is, what we need isn't motivation. It's a system that fits with your life. The thing is, motivation is fleeting. It comes and goes. But small, consistent actions build momentum, and that's what keeps you going. So sometimes we expect to feel, motivated to exercise. We expect to feel inspired to exercise. But when we're up feeding at 3 a.m., or we're juggling work and toddlers and the never-ending to-do lists, motivation is the last thing on our mind. So instead of relying on motivation, and this is what I do, I love it. So instead of relying on motivation, I invite you to think about movement as something small that you can do to support yourself. Even 5 or 10 minutes of gentle movement can be powerful. So let's discuss that. One thing I'm really passionate about at FitNest Mama is realistic goal setting. And not just realistic goal setting, but achievable outcomes. So we're not setting goals based on what we used to do pre-kids or what someone else is doing on social media. We're setting goals based on our actual lives right now. Because if you're listening, let me know. I want to hear from you. Send me a message on Instagram at kathbequeed.physio. I'd love to know, are you, and I've done this. When I was a new mum, my whole idea of exercise, the concept had to change. The concept of maintaining my fitness had to change as a new mum. And that's part of that matrescence, that becoming of a mother. Because if I wanted to do, or if I was aiming to do what I did before I was pregnant or before I had children, I was setting myself up for failure. So this means when we're thinking about moving our body, getting into fitness, setting some new exercise goals, whatever that is, we need to factor in sleepless nights, full-time work, school drop-offs, childcare, illnesses, pregnancy fatigue, breastfeeding, and just life. So this isn't about being perfect. It's about being consistent. Because even short bursts of movement, when they're regular and realistic, it can help us so much. So if you'd like help to feel stronger during pregnancy, prepare your body for birth, support your postnatal recovery, and just feel a little bit more like yourself again, then I'd love to introduce the Winter Warmer Challenge coming up inside FitNest Mama. So if you're feeling that winter slump and you want a little help getting started, I'd love to invite you to join our brand new Winter Warmer Challenge kicking off Monday, June 16th. So it's just under 2 weeks at the time of recording. This is your time to shine, even when it's cold, dark, and dreary outside. Here's how it works. In this Winter Warmer Challenge inside FitNest Mama, we're doing weekly live workouts to help you stay active and warm. You've got your online app that you can do from the convenience of your house, whether or not that's a 10-minute pregnancy workout, a 20-minute postnatal workout. You can pick and choose what and when you do your movement and exercise. We're also doing weekly live check-ins and goal settings, but it's not your typical goal setting. We're doing realistic mum life goal setting that's built around your pregnancy, your postpartum journey, and your schedule. We're creating a seasonal plan for the full 3 months of winter so that you can feel stronger, more energized, and more supported as the weeks go on. And we also know it's all part of that habit formation. If you're going to be stronger in winter, if you get going with your movement in winter, when summer comes, you're going to feel amazing. So this is a great way to kickstart or restart your movement routine, especially when the season tries to pull us into hibernation mode, which is exactly what I felt when my alarm went off this morning. And the best part about this, which I'm very excited about, it's totally free for all members inside FitNest Mama. And if you're not a member, you can join with our 7-day free trial. So simply sign up for, it's either a monthly or a 6-monthly FitNest Mama membership, and you get 7 days free. So that means if it's not for you, you can easily cancel online or email us within that 7-day period. No charge, no risk. You got nothing to lose, literally nothing to lose, but everything, so much to gain. So once more, you can sign up today at fitnessmama.com. If you're already a member, amazing. Keep an eye out for inside the app and our emails that come through. And I can't wait for you to join us. So just to finish up, wherever you're at, whether you're pregnant, you're newly postnatal, or you're years down the track, I want you to know this. You don't have to feel motivated to move. You just start, like whether or not you're joining us inside the challenge, this winter challenge inside FitNest, or you're not, whatever you choose, you just need to start small and stay kind to yourself. So this winter, instead of hibernating, let's gently build that momentum. Let's feel stronger, more stable, more supported together. And if you're ready for that support, I love to see you in the winter warmer. You might be listening to this podcast months and months down the track. We regularly have these challenges inside our app, so come and join us. Head to fitnessmama.com, and I look forward to meeting many of you via our live calls. I look forward to meeting many of you then. So that's it, ladies. Thank you for joining me today. If this episode resonated, I'd love it if you could please share it with a friend, send it to a friend who you might even want to do this Winter Warmer Challenge with, or leave a review on the podcast app, or message me on Instagram at kathbaqui.physio and let me know what your winter movement goal is. I'm cheering you on every step of the way. So until next time, take care. Thank you so much for listening in, and I'll see you all very, very soon.